From downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
We're just hours now from a strike that could seriously impact the ability of millions of people to get where they need to go tomorrow. Mara?
Tonight, the Michigan Senate votes to overhaul our car insurance. The governor is already promising a veto. So now what? And will we ever see a rate break?
Okay, Mara. And tragic news from Colorado as America's latest school shooting now has a death toll.
All coming up tonight at 11. We're going to begin, though, with concerns about tomorrow's weather because we've got the possibility of new flooding coming.
That's right. And Ben, there's more rain coming, but there's a bigger threat to talk about here.
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be the winds that we're watching, Kim and Devin. We get the rain out of here early today. We're left with dry conditions and even some thinning clouds. But tomorrow, as those strong east winds pick up, lakeshore flood warnings go into effect starting at 8 a.m. down here in Monroe County, the Lake Erie shoreline, right up through parts of Wayne County as well. Macomb County, your warning starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow, a little bit later here in the north side, but we will be seeing Sanilac and St. Clair County under a lakeshore flood advisory. That starts at 4 p.m. Wednesday. There's also a flood warning right now in Algonac and also in Harson's Island, already seeing some flooding from the St. Clair River. So here's what to expect. Along Lake Huron, we could see waves of up to 5 feet tomorrow. This is going to cause damage to structures that are along the shoreline and also the significant possibility of beach erosion along with it. Temperatures starting around 40 in the morning. We will start dry, but there'll be rain coming in the second half of the day. We'll look at that and thunderstorm threats for Thursday. Don't forget to take us with you on your morning commute with the Local Forecasters app. Puts interactive radar, severe weather alerts, and a lot more, all in the palm of your hand. Download it for free in your app store by searching WDIV. Guys?
All right, Ben. And Wayne County, by the way, wants to let everyone know there are 2 multi-agency resource centers are going to be open tomorrow to help connect flooding victims with the help they need. One at the Dearborn Heights Justice Center. That'll be open from 1 in the afternoon till 8 in the evening. The other is in Lincoln Park at the Kennedy Memorial Building. That'll be from 10 to 5. We've posted all the full information on the homepage of clickondetroit.com.
All right, we want to update you on that breaking news that we first reported at 5 o'clock. One student has died after 2 shooters opened fire at a school in suburban Denver. The sheriff's department confirmed an 18-year-old man was killed in the shooting. In total, 8 students were shot and several of them are in critical condition. 2 suspects were confronted by police and arrested.
2 individuals walked into the STEM school, got deep inside the school, and engage students in 2 separate locations. Both of the suspects, we believe, are students of the STEM school. They are not injured.
Well, last month marked the 20th anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting, which is less than 8 miles from the STEM school in Highlands Ranch.
A man from Indiana is facing felony charges for stalking a Royal Oak woman for nearly 18 years. 42-year-old Stephen Mason was arrested in Indiana after threatening the woman. The call started back in 2001, continued again in 2004 when the woman moved to Michigan from Indiana. The victim contacted Royal Oak police last December when Mason called and threatened to find her and sexually assault her. Police tracked him down in Indiana where he was living with his mother. Not only did he admit to stalking the woman in Royal Oak, he admitted to stalking thousands of other women.
Wednesday could be difficult for people who rely on a rideshare service to get around. Drivers with Uber and Lyft are planning a nationwide strike tomorrow, and that's sure to have ripple effects in Southeast Michigan, especially at Metro Airport. So let's get to Jermont Terry. He's live tonight. Jermont, the reason is pretty simple. Drivers, they want a better cut of the fare.
Yes, Kimberly, the drivers believe the pay and/or percentage of what they are making just doesn't add up, especially when they think of the huge profits that Uber and Lyft are raking in. So tomorrow, they will shift from drive to park.
At Metro Airport, the rideshare waiting lot stays full of drivers waiting for their next passenger. But come Wednesday, those who drive Uber and Lyft will turn off the app.
It doesn't balance out. We don't make enough to cover our costs, the maintenance costs, which is standard.
Naeem spent the past 3 years driving for Uber, yet now he's one of those drivers questioning why the percentage of the fare the company takes keeps creeping up.
In the beginning, it was 25%, and now it's almost 48%.
And Lyft drivers echo similar complaints.
I think a lot of drivers don't realize when they start, they give you a lot of bonuses.
But after just 2 months of driving for Lyft, Ali Shaheen believes it's not lucrative to keep driving.
There's a $10 fare. I should be keeping a healthy majority of that, at least 70% of that.
These drivers are contracted to work for the rideshare services. They are fully aware of the agreement. The idea behind the strike is to hurt the bottom dollar for the rideshare companies, at least for a day.
If that's what it takes to people to get their attention.
Lyft says in part, Lyft drivers' hourly earnings have increased over the past 2 years. On average, Lyft drivers earn $20 per hour. And Uber says drivers are the heart of our service. We can't succeed without them, and we'll continue working to improve the experience for and with drivers. But for now, the passengers are caught in the middle.
And as for the people coming here to Metro Airport, the airport tells us that they have extra taxis and sedans that will be brought in to handle whatever may happen here tomorrow. They also have additional ground transportation on standby. Reporting at Metro Airport tonight, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Okay, we'll see what happens tomorrow, Jermont. Devin.
We're about to get a break in what we pay for auto insurance. Michigan, of course, as you know, has some of the highest rates in the country because of our no-fault system. Well, tonight, the Michigan Senate has passed a bill that would change things in a big way. Mara McDonald live downtown tonight, but like so many other previous attempts to change this system, the prospects of this bill would seem murky right now.
Murky at best, Devin. The governor is already saying she's going to veto it as it stands. And as you well know, any auto reform bill that goes to the Michigan House ends up dying. That said, what has passed out of the Senate today, here's what's on the table. If you're driving legally right now, you have an auto insurance policy which has a PIP, or personal injury protection. It's the lifetime medical benefit if you're injured, and the most expensive portion of the policy.
Michigan drivers would have the ability to choose the level of coverage that fits their budget.
What came out of the Senate means you now have PIP choice. For example, you can get a $250,000 policy, a $50,000 policy, or none at all. No more lifetime benefit. The bill also says hospitals can no longer charge what they want for auto-related accident services. They would have to follow the fee schedule set up for workman's comp. The bill also refuses to allow insurers to use gender as a factor in determining pricing.
There's a couple of other things in there that still need tweaking that, yes, it's a start, but it was just not in a place where we should have been passing it today.
What it doesn't include is a rate rollback guarantee, and it doesn't address other criteria insurers use, like credit scores, to determine what they're going to charge you. Criteria, many say, are unfair. Back here live, realize that this bill got out of the Michigan Senate today with Republican support as well as the support of some Detroit Democrats. What to watch for going forward? All sorts of lobbyists descending on Lansing as the House takes this up. Devin? Back to you.
And Mara, the original plan we were hearing had the legislature wanting to tackle auto insurance reform before getting to road funding. Does that still feel like where this is?
I think that's exactly where this is. I think they're going to send this to the House like they have, and I would expect that you're going to see a road funding plan out of the Republican legislature when you head up to Mackinac later this month.
Coming up very soon. All right, Mara.
Michigan has found a new state superintendent of schools in Kalamazoo. Michael Rice was approved in a 5-3 decision by the State Board of Education. It comes nearly a year after the death of former Michigan Superintendent Brian Whiston. He's had the top job in Kalamazoo schools since 2007 and spent time as a teacher in Washington, D.C. and as a local superintendent for schools in New Jersey.